In today's video, I'm actually sharing with you my new lock journey. Hi guys, welcome to another video. It's Shama from Happy Living Now, where we share everything money management, maximizing wealth, and living a happy and rich life. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss out on our future videos. So as you can see guys, my hair, I'm on camera, my hair looks a bit crazy and you might be wondering, geez, what's going on with her hair? Well, I'm actually sharing with you my new lock journey. So this is a part 1 to my Microlocs. In this video, I'm sharing with you how I actually parted my hair. I did the front of my hair before I actually decided to record it for you guys. So when you see me parting my hair in the video, you will have seen that the front was already parted and technically the middle was already parted for the back as well. So in the video you see me doing the rest of my hair. But pretty much what I did, as you can see, I think in a couple of videos of mine as well, I also mentioned that I have breakage at the back of my hair. So I was kind of, in a dilemma as to whether I should just lock the hair even if it was breaking off. But then I came to the decision to just shave the back of my head and let it grow back anew. So I actually do not have hair at the back of my head. I actually got a shave. So yeah, I actually like the cut. I had my brother do it for me, and so I like the cut, although I know once I install my new locks that it's probably gonna cover it, but I decided to start afresh. So once the hair grows back, I will actually, lock it then. Once I have enough growth at the back, I will lock it. But for the front of my hair, how I parted the front of my hair before I get into the rest of the video, the front of my hair I parted from ear to ear, and then I parted in the middle. And then once I had the middle part, I parted the right side, and then I parted the left side. So I parted my hair in 4 sections. You will see in the video this right part, I eventually had to redo it because the parting was a little bit off when I got to parting the back, so I had to redo it. But that's pretty much how I did the parting for the front of my head, from ear to ear, a center part, and then 2 parts on the side for 4 sections. And then I followed the parting from the middle. I took it down the back, and then I sectioned the rest of my hair. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the video where you actually see me prep my hair for installing my Microlocs. Alright, so I did begin parting the back of my head on the left side of my head, and as you can see, I was just following the parting from the front. Remember, the front section of my head, the left side was sectioned into 2 parts, so I did follow that part to get the left side parting, and then I did split that part in 2. Now later on, after I did everything, I did come back and just pretty much combine that section because I figured the 2 sections were a bit too small, so I made it 1 big section. Now you will notice throughout the video that I interchange between a rat tail comb and a regular tooth comb. That's because I do like using the rat tail comb for a general outline of my parting, and then I go in with a regular tooth comb to get a more precise parting. The next thing was that I went on to the bigger part, so it's like the left middle side of my head. Now remember, I didn't part my hair in the middle on camera because I had already done that when I parted the front of my head, and so I took that line and took it all the way back. Now If you haven't noticed yet, I am a stickler for really precise parting. So throughout the video, you will see me, going over the same spot multiple times with my comb just to make sure that the parting is straight. Now, the left middle side of my head, I parted into 3 sections. As you can see here, it's pretty much, parting the middle left part of my head in 3 as equal as possible, and then, braiding that. Now, I didn't put anything in my hair after I washed my hair. My hair was washed at the point of doing this video. I had not put any oils or any conditioners or anything like that. So by the time I got to actually combing out my hair was a little bit coarse. So I did use the help of just spritzing it with a bit of water wherever I thought it was a little bit more difficult to detangle. I would give it a little bit of spritz with water to get it softer so I could go ahead and detangle it, and then I would go ahead and continue braiding it. But I didn't put any oils or any type of conditioner or moisturizers or anything of that sort in my hair prior to parting it and getting it prepped for lock installation. Then I moved on to the right part of my head, and at that part, when I started parting that, I realized there was a little issue there, because then I noticed it wasn't really equal in size as to the left side. So anyways, I left that alone, and then I went on to braid and part the right middle side of my head. So again, I parted the right middle side of my head in 3, and braided each section in as equal a size as possible to the braid next to it, sorry. And then once I got that in a size that I felt it was equal enough, I went ahead and braided that. So as you can see here again, I was having a little bit of issue on that second braid, on that second section of hair in the left, on the back right middle, gosh. In the back right middle section, I was having a little issue because when I parted it, I realized it wasn't equal in the size of the left side. So after I braided it, I went ahead and unbraided the front and followed the parting to make it as equal from that right side parting in the back. So I just took that line, brought it up to the front, and then reparted my hair and then rebraided it. And so once I was done with that front section, you can see here that I'm just braiding up that last part. But once I was done with that section, I pretty much went to the back right section of my head, and then I started parting out hairs from the 3 braids that I had done, just so that I could try to get that back right side behind my ear, to get it as close in size as possible to the left section, back section of my hair behind my ears. It wasn't the exact size, but it did turn out close enough. So again, I put in a lot of dedication and time into trying to get precise parting, and I'm pretty sure I put in all that time into parting. And then once the hair grows and you start getting your new growth and having to retighten, the parting is not even gonna matter at that point. So I think if I were to do it again, I wouldn't have been that had set on precise parting, but hey, it is what it is. So there I am pretty much done with my parting. That was the system that I used to part my hair. It was pretty simple for me. Again, I ended up with about 8 pieces in the back, 1 on each side of the left back, the right back, and then the center, the middle back, I sectioned that into 6 little braids, and the front of my head I had 4 sections. And I'm just giving it one last look to make sure that everything looks as precise and as equal and as neat as I can possibly get it. And yeah, that was my parting system for my hair. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave them down below. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. If you have questions, go ahead and drop them down below as well. And stay tuned for part 2, where I actually start installing my locks. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.